Does your Audi Q5, A4, A5 media center not come with sat-nav or DAB radio? Have you thought about changing from this to this fantastic Android display, fully powered by Android, and it gives you sat-nav with Google Street View? So this is your opening, or you can say the main menu. As you can see, you've got all the options there. Now it is touch screen. With just your finger you can move things about. So this is the apps kind of option. So here we've got BBC Sound Player, but if you press home it goes directly back to that main page. You just with your finger you can move about to the different options that are available. Got navigation, you got your Bluetooth, panoramic cameras if you've got them fitted. Settings are also available here. Sometimes people may want to go on here to try and basically set up the Wi-Fi. So I've got a Google Maps set up on here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that well. Well, it wasn't working very well at all, to be honest. Whilst Google Maps did work, there were sort of a number of issues with it. This is the car info setting. The yellow foot brake light is on when you press the foot pedal, and parking brake's on when you activate the electronic park brake. The rev counter's on. Speed on this one is in kilometers per hour, and it also gives you the amount of tank that's available, fuel that's available. So this is the BBC Sounds app I've used to listen to the BBC radio channels, because DAB on this particular device was not working very well. The problem with these apps is that it just depends on how good they work with this device. You can probably imagine that with some apps it's a lot more succinct compared with others. So if you see the three dots on the right hand side, you can click that. You've got all these options available, subject to a route being inserted and depending on what add-ons you've bought. The options you see now are available when you click the exclamation mark in the bottom left hand corner. So you can insert, say there's a speed camera or there's an accident, etc. I purchased this with a number of add-ons such as the DAB radio, the iCars player, whatever it's called. I found what I would have preferred to do is just buy this device from China, and then I would have just bought all the other items locally. That way it's easier to return them items if they're not working properly and to replace them. One thing you do notice is that you always have to press the app button to access majority of the apps. For example, your DAB Plus system that I had installed. This is for the dash cam. It's in Chinese, but the bit that you need to read is the bit that says skip. Unless you can read Chinese, you can make more sense of it. The dash cam was quite good. It's connected to my it's connected to the tablet, so it's recording. In fact, it actually recorded an accident that I was involved in some time ago, where a lady pulled out of the side road. I've been using the SciGig system. It's fairly easy to use. All the options there that you need. All the options there that you need. Speed limit that it has in this database. If you look on the left-hand side, where it gives you the next instruction that you need to take, such as 30 yards take right under canal, 30 yards take right under canal, below that 500 yards for petrol station, 500 yards for petrol station, another parking 1 mile. They're different parking options that different features that are available. So if you need features that are available, so if you need you just click on that, it will guide you there. You just click on that, see what the different parking things, see what the spaces, parking things. This isn't for on-street parking. This isn't for on-street parking. Car parks that have been parking car parks onto the database, put onto the database for it. If you look at the top right, it gives you it shows you the route that the lanes that you should be taking. The lanes that you should be taking towards the centre. Just towards the centre, 12:13 gives you the road that you're actually on. You got the 6 minutes as a journey time. 6 minutes as a journey time. 12:30 destination. 12:13 is the time that anticipates you. You're getting there. Anticipates you to getting there. MI is the 2 miles. MI is the 2 miles. It says you are away from your destination. Now, to the right hand side you see. Speed 30 miles per hour. 30 miles per hour. That will vary depending on what options you've got. What roads you are. I've noticed that when there's a slip road for motorways per hour, it does say 60 miles per hour. So say for example you're driving a slip road that it thinks you're on, or you are actually on, you're coming off, or you're coming onto the motorway. It says the motorway per hour. It says it's 60 miles per hour. But then when you're back on the motorway, it says 70 miles per hour. It's just speed that you are travelling. It's just speed that you are travelling is in the grey box there, where it says 0 mph. At this very stage, it does give you a bit of an overview. As to where you get a bit of different areas, so you get an idea as to where you are. Direction of travel. So as you're taking, like here says Scott Green, Bradford, Birstall. So it has as you can see now on the lane guidance in the lane guide in the top right, it shows that there are 3 lanes. It shows that there are 3 lanes, which shows that I could be taking, and it shows that I could be taking left of the 2 lanes. And it shows the speed limit ahead. It shows the speed limit ahead per hour, which is 40 miles per hour, which is very good. You do still need to, see what the speed limit is, because this, like I said, this is on the database. Like I said, this is on the database. There could be a temporary speed limit in place. There could be a temporary speed limit. You really do need to check. So you do really do need to check all of this as a courteous and a diligent driver would normally do. Another thing you will see on this particular map is on the right hand side there's a couple of landmarks that have appeared up in 3D, so that gives you a bit of an idea and sense of where you are, just in case you think, well, is this something exactly what it should be, or is it slightly off? So those, it just really does help you. Now, where is this burger shop? Just below that there is a white box with like a little traffic light. You might just be able to make out. That's quite important because it tells you where the cameras are. So there is a speed camera, not particularly for the direction I was travelling, but for traffic coming from the right hand side. You will see that a bit closer as I'm driving on that route. As you can see, I'm meant to be taking a left, so the route guide is on the top right hand side. It's gone from 2 lane to 1 lane. As you can see at this point, it gets a bit closer where the camera is. If you look on the left hand side where it says 80 yards to Shipley Airedale Road, there's a speed camera there saying 240 yards ahead, so it gives you a bit of an idea there as well. As you can see, the camera is now in a blue box, is flashing madly to alert me to that fact. This again, if there's a speed camera, there's a police car there that parks up regularly, you can just you could just basically add that in, but that's by pressing the exclamation mark on the left hand side. The other thing you probably notice is at the bottom, right at the bottom of the screen, there's a blue bar just down the right hand side. That was from a lot further up from the left, so as you're traveling, it just basically it reduces until the journey ends, basically.